Hey there everybody, Josiah here with Trade by Numbers. You know the drill. If you hate making money, this is not the channel for you. If you like making money, if you like learning about stocks, crypto, and investing, then subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for me and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. So, I told you that I was taking a short position in Snowflake this morning. I said I thought it'd run up too much. It was up about $92. I ended up getting in it. By the time I got done shooting video this morning, I got in it at $91.50. Took a short position in it there and wrote it down to $85.50 for a 3.1% gain. It bottomed out just a little under $84 and then it run back up. So I shorted it again at $95 and it ended up closing just up from there. But made 3.1% on my shorts this morning. Took another position in them now at $95 after they've run back up. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. If they pull back like they did today, we'll make even more on the trade tomorrow. So I know that it's up even higher right now. So if you're interested in following along on that play, go check it out. They're actually up around $96.50 now in the pre-market. So you could short them at an even better price than where I'm at. Now, of course, there's no guarantee they're going to go down. But like I said, when they were up 20% this morning at $92, now they're up almost 30%. That's just too much for a big company like that. In my opinion, I think they're going to settle. I think they're going to drop back down below 90. Good chance they're going to drop down in the mid 80s or even under 80 over, might be next week before we get that. But we had a good day today in the market overall. NASDAQ, Dow, S&P, everything was up today just like we thought it was going to be. We got tomorrow setting up, and I'm actually expecting tomorrow to be a sell-off, okay? We'll see how it looks in the morning. We'll see how crypto does overnight. But I do think we're setting ourselves up for a leg down in the markets. That's crypto markets and the regular markets. We'll see how that's going. You got to play this stuff day by day. These people that try to get too far ahead, I could sit here and say the market's going down because there's no doubt that it is to me. Now, I believe that we'll see the big downturn in the market next year. About 6 months from now is when I start looking to see the market go down. I look for us to make new lows, even lower than what we had this year. So there's no doubt in my mind that we've got a bigger recession coming next year. We're in a recession now, but I do believe that we're going to come right back out of this recession. We've already seen the worst of this leg of it. However, once we get through Christmas, get into the first of next year, I look for a harder recession to come about. And that's going to be based on a lot of things, a lot of micro and macroeconomics out there. Inflation, good chance we're going to see a big run up in oil prices this winter. Just a lot of things playing into the fact that we could have a much harder recession next year. But that doesn't mean keep your money on the sidelines and don't do anything with it now. Because this is the time to be buying in and making some trades and building your portfolio. Because as I've said on here before, the only way you're losing money is if it's out there sitting in a bank. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get on here, you can trade the wrong way and you can lose a lot of money fast. But if you've got a good strategy or if you're following a good person who really knows what they're doing, I hope that's me. But there's a lot of good guys out there that know what they're talking about. And they trade in a lot of different ways. I try to cover everything from long-term trading all the way to the day trading to help you really advance yourself. But there's a lot of strategies out there you can pick. As long as you got a good strategy working for you, you're going to make money. As long as you're winning more than you're losing, you're making money. It's a whole lot better than your money sitting in the bank and watching it disappear at 8-9% a year due to inflation. And make no mistake, we've got more inflation to come. I do think we've reached peak inflation for now, which is what I've said. I was calling for July to be peak inflation, and so far that has been. But like I said, going into next year, that's a whole nother story. But for now, there's a ton of money to be made. The more volatility there is in the market, the more money you can make as a day trader. And I'm going to keep bringing these to you. You know, our Lucid blew up today. We did good in our Lucid plays that we was holding from earlier in the week. And like I said, Snowflake did very good for us, and I'm looking for it to do well again tomorrow. The other little stock I shorted, I don't have my screen in front of me, so I don't even remember the ticker right off the top of my head. But did not end up getting in that at 8. I did end up lowering my cost on that and getting in it at $7, which it did end up shorting at that price, and then it's dropped down, closed right around $6.50, so already up about 50 cents a share on that play, which is a great ROI for that. And CEI did not blow up today. However, it did show a little bit of strength, showed a little bit of volume, and ticked up just a little bit. We still got oil prices going up, so I'm still holding my CEI play. We'll see how that pans out going into tomorrow. Make sure you catch my morning video. We'll talk about where I see the markets going. I've kind of sit here under the shade tree and rambled on, but I hope you enjoyed this. You know, leave me a comment if there's anything you want me to check out for you, or if you got any questions, I'd be glad to try to help you out. Till next time, be blessed. Remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.